Oh wait, you know the Cardi B thing where she's like,
Wait, no, because I did not fucking deserve that win, so I can't pretend to be Cardi.
right, right. Oh,
Let's get into
let's
that.
get into that. So the hair chop, the makeup chop, the outfit chop, all of it
You're
chop. Like,
judging Chop.
baby, well, you're a judge and you're a contestant, baby. You could never be a judge like this. You could never sit in my position, baby. Trust,
Oh,
right,
just you
right.
wait. I
Look
will
at the
take
way
your
that you look.
position.
Look at the way that you look. Oh, next season, baby, there isn't gonna be the next season of Baddie Ball. What you mean?
We'll see about that.
All jokes aside, baby. Yeah, that was a messy week. I did apologize to you on the side. We have our tea. We know what the actual tea is, and it
Yes.
was never against you. And I love you, and I know that it was wrong for me to just go at you like that. I should not mention your name. It shouldn't have been a conversation that even happened. I should have let you enjoy your win. That is what it is. But and I know the reason why I said what I said.
Yes.
Done and done. I will say the way I went about it, maybe not the best. We all know the things that happen in the judges chat. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see what the conversations we're having in there, and you only see what happens, what we put in front of y'all. And so that is what it is, and I'll leave it at that. Mwah.
Yes. And let's get into the because I did publicly talk about it. Let's get into the comments of let's get into the Cardi B first.
Okay, okay, okay. So your performance, tens. Like let's not pretend that the performance was a chop. It really wasn't. I think Zelda said you didn't know your words. I didn't personally see that. I just didn't think your look was very good, and I didn't like your ending part. I think I remember telling you I didn't like the way that you acted out your ending part. I felt like that was the weakest part of your thing. Your performance and the chat, like the music part of it, tens. Your flowers for that for sure. Just think the acting part, the ending, the ending where she's like,
Mhm.
look I made the track and I don't even remember the
This
words.
fucking fat bitch over there.
Watching me, bitch. Did you say I was gonna be a stripper or whatever it was? Yeah, no, that part was a little weak for me personally. I didn't think that was the strongest part, and I think that knocked you down a couple points for me in the challenge because that was a big part of it, like being able to act and be funny. And I wasn't really laughing, but I live for your performance. Your dance number, you ate that.
For me, like I will say, like, I've done many like real life competitions.
Yeah,
I'm not ever the kind of girl to like look at a judge and be like, I don't agree with that. Like, I don't ever fight about anything like
yeah,
that. I think that for me, what threw me off, because for me personally, I like to step outside the box.
yeah,
And for me, what I did with my Cardi look, I could have easily done a basic single like Cardi look, which is what y'all were looking for. But for
yeah,
me, being me, I'm like, oh, I want to be an overachiever. So
yeah,
I picked apart different looks of Cardi and put them together into my own.
yeah.
Um,
And
and so Dantasia like messaged me, it's like, hey, so about this Cardi look, where do you get it from? So I sent her a picture. I'm like, this is the outfit that I liked of her, so I made it. This is the wig that I liked of her, so I put it on. This is the makeup that she had here, and I liked it, so I put it together. So I can
it,
see where like
it didn't look like Cardi at the end of you putting all these things together did not make it look like Cardi. And that was the problem. Sometimes the problem with you and you have all these ideas. And that's a beautiful thing. Don't ever think that that's not a beautiful thing. It's about learning how to edit it down to like fit the brief sometimes. And I told you that in like both the both your runway that week and the challenge that it's like you have all these beautiful, wonderful like thoughts and like things that you want to do. You want to do this, and this because you want to be outside of the box. You want to be creative in a competition. But sometimes it's just sticking to the brief. If this is the brief, hit it on the nail on the head, especially if it's a performance challenge. Like if it's not like a performance, if it's a runway, go creative, obviously. But if it's a brief, like the brief is this, and the brief is this, you might want to hit it on the head. That's it. That's my
like
only
for
thing.
the way that I viewed it when I read it, like the way
Yeah,
that I understood it was like, all right, so you get this character or this
yeah,
celebrity, perform it. So for me, what I was doing was I was taking Cardi pieces and
Yeah,
still keeping Gabriella there because at the end of the day, like I can only be Gabriella. So
yeah,
that's like kind of like the mindset behind it. Like the
yeah.
prompt wasn't too specific to where it says look like the person, da 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 da. So that's where my mind went.
Yeah, I think that was also a problem with the explanation of the challenge itself.
Because now let's get into the dress. Because that was also a divided opinion. So you and Zelda both didn't think it was
I
pastel.
don't think it is pastel. I think I know that you're gonna say that like it's in the shade family, whatever. But like all the other girls hit the nail on the head with the brief. Like they were wearing pastels, and you're the
But you
only.
know what? But you know what though? Like, and you know what I realize about y'all, and I say y'all like judges,
Yeah,
is, and this is no shade at all, but I
yeah.
think that y'all look at a category and y'all like to be very particular about what you want to see.
I'm not gonna sit here on call camera talking to you about colors.
Because you know that you're going to be wrong.
No, because you're crazy and you're delusional right now, and that's okay. And we can live with that delusion that like that was pastel.
Pastel color wheel.
Saturated. I love a good saturated pastel, mama. I love
No,
that.
y'all just want to like a cotton candy looking thing. It's okay to say that
The
y'all are basic.
category was
Moving on to the actual challenge that
pastel.
matters. It is the challenge for week 3 for the villains, which also side note, I still won. Moving on. Um
Side note, which part? Which part did you win?
the challenge, period.
Right,
Um
right, right. The lip,
so
the challenge itself, the the runway. Which part?
all of it.
No,
Mm-hmm.
because you won the lip sync. I'll give you that. You did well in your performance. You know, except for the acting part and the runway. Beautiful, beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. Mwah.
And you know
Mwah.
what? You in
Mwah.
season 3 could never. Mwah.
Well,
That's why you
true,
quit.
true. Not me. Not me though. But some of the other girls. Sure.
Those lip syncs, crunchy. Mwah.
Are you trying to think about the country crunchy lip syncs? None of
Oh
them.
yeah,
I don't know if you're not.
You lost against Soraya.
Well, Soraya was the winner, so that's not really like that's not too bad.
No, because you like to say that you won against her in that lip sync and you didn't.
Which one?
The one that you said that you won against her.
Oh, the one that where she didn't know the words. Right.
The one that you were flopping around like a fish. Right.
The one where she didn't know the words. Right.
The one that you
Okay.
were flopping around like a fish. Right.
No, the one where she didn't know the words. Right.
Yeah. The one that
Flopping around like a
you
fish
couldn't
would
do anything.
require me on the ground. I wasn't
But
flopping.
so speaking of flopping, so for this episode, for the villains, you have a lot of opinions about this challenge for them.
I mean, like, there's only like a few girls that did well, and everyone else was kind of just there.
There.
And that's what it is. And I'll leave it at that. I feel like
So if you were ranking this challenge in particular, who is your standout?
Farrell. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, this is like 1 week that Farrell actually like turned it out. Like Farrell ate that. Mac, I guess, after
Do we
that.
really agree that Mac stood out that challenge?
No, not really, but like we had to choose, and I know you don't like her, but I had to choose a second place. Sure, she can have second. Carissa can have third. Who was fourth and fifth? The other people that were there.
Well, Jesus was crashing out.
Right. Jesus didn't do well. The other two didn't submit. One of them didn't submit their whole challenge, and the other one only submit half their challenge.
Half the challenge. I don't like Psyche. I don't like my look, so I'm not gonna submit a look.
Girl, she could have submitted anything, literally anything. Did you think you were gonna be in the top 2 for the challenge? Like, Just submit something.
And then she was crashing out at the fact that
She was in the bottom.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't submit half the challenge. Like, what do you mean you don't think you should be in the bottom?
This makes no fucking sense. I think that these bitches are delusional. The villain, no shade, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a hero, but the villains fucking suck.
I mean, I don't think they suck. I feel like I have a different opinion from that. Like, I don't think they suck. But what I will say is, I do not personally. I think you're a mouth. Y'all as a group, a cohort, are
No, just
very.
call me out. Call me out. It's
Y'all as a
okay.
cohort are a mouthy cast, a very mouthy cast. Y'all have a lot to say, and I'm just like sitting here looking pretty. Like, I just need y'all. Like, I just want the season to be over with, so like I don't have to hear any of y'all complain about my critiques. Not even my critiques, just my placements.
Hey, I will say though, I agree with like 90% of your critiques and your
Yeah,
like I understand where your perspective
coming
comes
from.
from and it
Like,
makes sense.
I don't like make it incoherent. Like, I don't think I'm that incoherent or inconsistent with what I feel about something. I
I
don't
feel
think
like week 3 for me personally, week 3 felt a little different from you.
different. Yeah, but it's like it was because it was the first time I ever had anything bad to say about you. Because I haven't had to say anything bad about you because you've been knocking it out of the fucking park, and you still have in the competition. And we'll see that moving forward. But I don't want to
My
spoil that.
elimination.
Oh, oh. Jesus' look was just like it was the shoe.
Chop. Chop.
The shoe, the wig. I like the ideas are all there. I think
Yeah.
the ideas are always all there with Jesus. I feel like I like Jesus' ideas. The execution is a little hit or miss. And that's like the biggest issue. I'm telling y'all, I just need something to hit me over the head with it. Like, I need to like if I'm telling you, oh, give me punk rock like diva, give me punk rock diva. Like, am I not hitting the nail on the head right now? Like, I feel like this is like what you think about like when you think of alternative like baddie like vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's still in my drag. Like, no one's asking you to change your drag. We're just asking you to like play the game and hit the brief. Like the Boulay brothers say, uh like art is subjective and opinions are we're just trying to judge it based off of the confines of the challenge, like, and that's what it is. And so whenever I hand on a judgment, it's based off of the confines of what y'all were given.
I feel like you know what's crazy? So like I something that people don't know about me because of how my drag looks
Yeah,
is I love alternative drag. I love
yeah,
anything that has to do with horror movies. I love to be spooked. Like I'm a Libra. I'm an October baby. Like Halloween is my shit. And when I as a fan of alternative drag, I don't do it myself.
yeah.
I do visit it from time to time, but like it's like once a year. I feel like this really disappointed me from Jesus because they could have taken it so much further and this could have been executed a lot better.
It's literally specifically just the jumpsuit.
Yeah, it just takes me the fuck out.
It's just the jumpsuit that's the biggest issue. And then as for the music video, I that was honestly low key. That was like I kind of liked it. Like,
I
and
liked
like
it for the wrong reasons.
that's exactly what it was. I think it was just very like I can't tell if you're being serious or not, and that's like and that's what it was for me. And I kind of lived for like the unserious serious like aspect of it. Like, and that's what I think Jesus excels at. Jesus knows that like they have that like serious unserious brand and they do it well. And if that's completely wrong, well, sue me, I guess. I don't know. If it's wrong, then I don't got nothing else to say.
I
Next.
I understand exactly what you're saying though.
Yeah.
100%. Like serious but not serious. Like I can
Yeah.
see it in their drag and I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah. I hope.
Um
Oh, shit.
but let's talk about Coriza's music video / runway look.
Oh, I like Cariza's runway. But it's the same runway. Like her runway was in the same in her music video too, wasn't it? It was the same
Mm-hmm.
exact look.
Yeah.
There were no outfit
And
changes.
it was like a one take type of music video.
Exactly. Like it wasn't very like it wasn't like it was good like in the sense that she performed it well, and there were like cuts obviously between, so that made it a music video. But like the actual like overall of it is just like it was fine. It was perfectly safe. I think low effort for sure. Like no one's denying that that was low effort, but at least it wasn't bad. Like I would rather have someone do less and it still be effective than someone do too much and it just be messy. Like I don't like watching a full train wreck either. So like
Yeah.
sometimes, well, we'll see in future challenges where girls are being a train wreck. Gabriella specifically. Uh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, you know.
You know. You know. um.
Yeah. The thing that people don't understand about me is well, people know this about me. I'm very passionate, but a lot of the times I can come from a place of being a troll.
Me. Very me energy.
This whole bottle is almost gone. You
All
know,
right.
y'all, I had to drink this whole shit to get through this with this
Right.
bitch.
Right. Yeah. She had to drink the whole thing to have a conversation with me. So I feel so special.
Oh, well, yes, had to pop the fancy shit.
Yes, exactly. Right. Next we have Kariza. We're still talking about Kariza. What did you think about Kariza?
Yeah, so okay, so for me personally, I do like the look. I did like the music video. I'm a fan of one take music videos, but I did not like that she utilized the same look in the music video and in the runway.
Yeah, it wasn't against the assignment, but whatever.
I just want
I'm
to see more.
Yeah, exactly. Like it wasn't against the assignment on a technical aspect, but like I will say that like low key, yeah, that was not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I'll leave it.
I'm just being picky. I'm just a big because like
Well,
if you look at my challenges and my looks and my music lip syncs, everything is different.
yeah, everything is different. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Well,
I mean that. I don't think there's anything wrong with what you said. Like, I don't really have anything else to say about that because it's true. I mean, Kurisu just did the same thing. Like, and that's like not really, like that's not really showing that you put an effort into anything that you were doing. So
yeah, it's like let me just get this done in like
yeah, I
10,
can't
15
really
minutes and put
exactly.
it.
I can't argue with that. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. So,
Yeah.
anyways, then we have next up, which
Is Mac.
yeah, let's talk about Mac. Let me see what was his runway. You know, right, right. Cyberpunk.
I don't want to
Maybe?
say anything too mean because then they think that I'm coming for their necks because all season long my heels have been digging at his necks. So I'm gonna keep it cute today.
Yeah,
Mac, I'm
I
gonna keep it
mean,
cute today. This was fucking horrible.
it's not like he watches this, so like
Right, but I will
I
send him the clip.
I like,
I'll send a little clip.
and you know what? I like Mac. So this is not my favorite look from him, but I like Mac. So I'll leave it at that.
You know what's
I
funny?
don't think,
Wait, but before we even continue that, I do want to say, I Mac and I are not friends.
yeah,
Like we're like frenemies.
yeah. I mean, y'all
Yeah,
still have each other blocked.
yeah, but you know what though? I have never, I have never said that I hated his drag. Period. I've never. Those words never came out of my mouth. I just think this look in particular, it gives me. I have all these items in my house. Let me put it on and call it a runway.
Right, right. Aw.
Music video was entertaining though.
Yeah, I mean, 6 minutes.
I
You
did
know,
skip to the music part because the talking part was taking me out.
yeah, no, we as a collective, as a judge collective, did not like that, and we'll just leave it at that.
Or let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. But
Yeah, we didn't like that. I don't
Mac
know.
has better days.
I think I literally was like, I don't know why this is so long. Why? What was the reason? What was the purpose? And I don't think I found the answers to that question by the end of the music video.
I mean, to
So
this day, we still don't have answers.
we don't have the answers. And I think that's also another thing. If you're gonna pose such a storyline at the beginning of the music video, it needs to be either A, answered, or B, it needs to have some form of conclusion that makes the audience think. And I did not think anything of that music video other than it was so long.
Yeah, the only thing that the video make me think of is how long is this and when can I fucking stop watching?
Right, right. And I love Mac. It's not like a hit on Mac. Like I think the overall concept and aesthetic of the music video, I really enjoyed that. I like the aesthetic of it all. That was good.
I
Um,
think his drag is interesting. I just feel like, and I okay, let me stop being a bitch. So I like his drag, but I feel like there are times where it can be a little repetitive for me, for my liking. It can be a little repetitive and it can be a little random sometimes. And I feel like in particular this challenge, it was a little random for me.
right. It just felt yeah. I feel like he didn't. I once again hit the nail on the coffin. I don't think he did hit any of the brief at all. I forgot where I placed him in this challenge. I just know that I remember just saying that Farrell did great, and then everyone else kind of was like there.
You hated
And
everybody else.
and I think he was in the top two for this week, wasn't he?
Mac was in the top two with Pharaoh. Yes, because they had the paparazzi lip sync, I think.
Yep, this is
Yes.
true. And I think the only reason why Mac was there because everyone else did not do a really good job this week. And not because there was actual competition this week. There was no competition this week. I think any of the heroes,
Not too
any of
much
the
on me.
heroes,
Not too much on me.
well, I didn't say your name, and it wasn't going to be your name anyways. Could probably outdo any of the villains this week. This week in particular. For some other weeks, I think the villains definitely like. Let's talk about that. Week one, villains took it. Week two, I think across the board, y'all flopped. Week three,
That's crazy because that's not what you said. You said that I was the best look.
yeah, but as a makeup girl myself, I just like if I had to judge it, like just to be like judging it on overall, like if I didn't have to choose a winner, if I didn't have to choose anyone to say anything nice to, I wouldn't. And that is what it is because I am a makeup girl. I am a makeup girl. I do. I think your makeup was very clean. It was cleaner than the other girls in the competition. There are other things that aspects of it that I think you could have changed, but we're not going to talk about that because that's not in the challenge. That's not in the brief. We'll talk about that later. Doesn't matter. I just
Also,
do
keep in mind, I'm not a makeup girly at all.
exactly, and that's my thing too. I have to keep in perspective that some of y'all don't do this. Like this
Mhm.
isn't y'all's forte. Like I'm not going to expect y'all to excel at every single challenge because no drag queen is good at everything. Like, I'm sorry,
Literally.
that's so true. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend, oh, I'm the best, most greatest performer of all time. We see the videos, we know. I joke around and will I pretend and be delusional about me being the best performer of all time? Hell yeah, baby. Because I'm gonna drink that drag queen go-go juice. But like, um,
It
yeah,
takes you places though.
yeah, it does. It
Hmm.
does. And I will fake it till I make it, baby. And I will say Euphoric is a live performer versus Euphoric online filming in front of a camera. Two different things, and you know what the difference is because
Yep.
there's no audience to cheer you on. You know that if there's an empty dance break, you have to keep on dancing instead of collecting your tips.
Yep.
Usually, you take that time to do what you need to do, and then you do your 1-2 tricks here and there. You know where the tricks are, or you know what the gimmicks that you do are, and those are the things you do in the performance to create an overarching story and narrative for your audience. Not
Yeah.
you're standing in front of camera. Like no drag queen is used to doing that.
it's so much more difficult doing it online than it is in person,
Yeah.
because like you said, you know, in person, there's the energy, there's the people, the
Mhm.
cheering, the money,
Yeah.
the tipping, the tricks, the whatever. But
Everything.
online is so much harder.
Because you're
Like,
in front of a camera, there's nothing you can do. Like there's nothing you have to entertain the camera. You're
so
not entertaining.
question, for your lip syncs, did you have to refilm several times?
I think for the most, I would honestly film 1 or 2 times and just submit it, which is like not the best advice. Don't ever do that. Film as much as you need to get the take that you need. But for me, I I kind of know that like it's not gonna get much better than this because I'm gonna overthink it. I do more than 4 takes. I'm overthinking it, and like it's a done wrap for me. Like because I'm gonna think I need to hit this point, then I need to hit this point, then I need to hit this point, then I need to hit this point instead of being comfortable in front of the camera. And I feel like that's a big thing with these music video challenges. Yes, re-record. Definitely re-record because you can edit and you can finagle it. Lip syncs, I would say if you don't know it or you're not feeling the song, you're kind of fucked. Like there's not much you can do like to like make your outcome better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're not feeling what you're performing, you're not gonna do well. So, and that's another thing too. The girls have to choose what music they wanted to do this week. So I'm a little confused why we got what we got.
That's the same thing that I thought too, because originally when I first applied to the season, a lot of people don't know this. Maybe you probably do.
Yeah,
I wanted to sign up for the villain bracket solely
and
because
Loki.
of this challenge, only
Yeah,
because of this challenge. But then I really took a look at all challenges and I chose heroes because to me, the hero challenges, personally, to me, felt easier.
yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm like, I want to do well, so I'm gonna choose the easier ones.
Exactly, and that's like the way to go about it. Like that was the right move for you, and like just in general.
All right, so next up we have Pharaoh. Pharaoh was my favorite through the whole challenge period. Like,
Yeah,
if
runway.
I were to like judge everybody, heroes and villains this week collectively, Pharaoh is still my favorite.
Yeah, Farrell did the best in the challenge. Farrell hit the brief on the head. I mean, I mean, look at the material that like that was the runway. Like hit me in the head with it. Like if I tell you pastels, wear pastels. If I tell you it's a technological runway, wear technology. Light up, do something punty. Like if I tell you that the runway was like Dantasia, be Dantasia. That's the best way to do well in any of these competitions is to hit the brief on the head. Like I think I will always ask the judges. I'll do this, and you know this is just advice to the other like in for future contestants, and also like advice in general for like competitions is if it's an online comp, you can ask the judges. This is not a pageant. Like you know, you're not like gonna throw your hat in the ring and not know like where everything is. You should ask the judges, hey, what is the brief? Like ask them ask question what they're looking for in the brief so that you can hit the brief on the head
Yeah.
because the judges like don't know where your mind is going with the challenge like and especially since the challenge is very like not very descriptive and I think it's important to have that description and I feel like that's a big thing too. It goes both ways obviously. Like you as a judge have to make sure that the contestants understand what the challenge is asking for and then you as a contestant need to execute the challenge of what we are asking for. And that's why when Gabby tells me that like I feel like y'all were looking for a certain thing, and when I didn't do that certain thing, that like I was docked points for it, and I didn't know that, and I feel like that's important for the contestants to know. I don't know. This is a little. It's a tricky conversation because me as a as a person, like I want to see y'all succeed. Like it's not like I want y'all to fail. Like I don't thrive. Like I don't enjoy watching y'all flop clearly. Like that's why I'm talking shit because like I don't enjoy watching y'all flop. It sucks to see y'all flop. So I said flop one too many times. Take a shot every single time before he said flop. Anyways, um, Mwah. Like, okay, another thing, also Etheria, if you watch Etheria, the video you did with her, take a shot every single time she says like cute or something like that. I think it was cute. Something she says multiple times in the video. She says it like a lot. I think it's the word cute. I think that might be it. Unsure.
Oh, what do you think about what she said about you?
Uh, I don't care. She doesn't know the context of the situation. She doesn't like she just saw that like I was being a rude bitch and brought her name into the conversation. And it is what it is. But like it was also to just call out like what was happening at that moment. And that's what it is. It is what it was. And it is what it is, you know. I don't really care and I don't really feel like the need to address it, I guess. Like if she wants to talk about that, she wants to say what she wants to say, she can say what she says. I think something about conservative and like Texas, I'm like, yeah, I do live in a conservative, like, yada, yada, yada. But it really wasn't from coming from a place of like trying to tear a bitch down or knock a bitch down. It was coming from a place of I'm upset about a situation that just happened. And like, I reacted emotionally, which I'm in the wrong for. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that like what I said was like appropriate, but like it wasn't trying to tear somebody down. It was coming from a place I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with what happened. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I feel like that was also completely misconstrued. It was it was misconstrued in a way that it felt like I was tearing Gabby down, but that wasn't what it was. If that makes sense. Does
Yeah.
that does that translate a lot better? Like I feel like sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it because we did have our like personal like off camera like
Yeah,
conversation. So like it makes more sense to me now because I know like the behind the scenes shit.
yeah.
But the way that we're explaining it, we got to be very broad because we're not gonna.
We have to be very broad. So I can't be specific about what I'm talking about
Yeah,
here. But what I can say, the girls who know that it wasn't trying to tear you down. It was just really trying. It was really because I was upset about a situation that happened,
yeah,
and I tried to explain that in our in the first initial text that I sent you. But obviously it came off as an excuse, and that's what y'all think it was. It wasn't an excuse. It was definitely an apology to say that like I'm sorry that I lashed out at you when I shouldn't have lashed out at you about the situation. And it came off as, oh, I'm making an excuse for a situation that happened. You know.
yeah. Those are the four people that actually submitted.
Yep.
The two people was Boxy and Psyche. Psyche did submit a music video. What did
Oh,
you think about the music
Did you
video?
call her Moxie?
Boxy, yeah.
Not Moxie, Boxy.
No, she's just Boxy.
Yeah, she's Boxy. Okay, Boxy and well, now we need to come up with one for Psyche.
Psych.
Psych. Yeah.
Because everything she did was a joke.
Yep. Boxy and
Oh,
Psych.
wait, this alcohol's talking. Hold on.
Psych and Box.
Psych and Box.
So what Psych and Box did was honestly a disrespect to the competition, and that's okay. Like we can't force you to play your games. I said that earlier. We can't put a gun to your head and tell you you need to perform for us, monkey. Like perform for us, monkey. Play your little what do you call it symbols like dance monkey dance. Like we can't do that. We can't
Hmm.
force you to play. It really is unfortunate that happened because
Yeah, and
because I think
but like Ember, like, did you watch her music video though?
who
Psyche's.
no, I didn't
Oh,
care to.
you were like incomplete, not watching.
I told you like I really to try to avoid making judgments about something until I see the full like package, runway
Yeah,
included. And so I I did exactly that. Since she didn't fully submit, I didn't watch it because why would that matter to me in my judging? That's not going to change my judging. She's still
right.
in the bottom. You didn't only submit half the challenge, so I can't tell you what Psyche did or Psyche did well in the music video or did poorly because I didn't watch it.
I was entertained by her video. I did watch it. I way too many times. It was weird. I did watch it. I was entertained. I don't know if it was for the right or the wrong reasons, but I was entertained.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because my face was in the video. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but yeah. But ultimately, they both end up lip syncing. Because they didn't submit. Did you agree with the outcome of the lip sync?
I mean, they both stayed, right? So,
Yes.
I mean, it happened. So, you
Would you
know,
have would you have eliminated somebody?
double elimination, down, hands down.
I thought the same thing.
I literally was like, I think they should just go both go home. I don't know why we did this lip sync thing. They should just go home. I don't think. I think it could have led way for more heroes to be, you know, in the next bracket, like because clearly the some of the villains weren't willing to play, so two of them can get eliminated here, and then we could bring either all of the villains, or we can bring some more of the heroes, depending on how things shook up. Because in another world, you know, maybe some of the other girls would have been in the merge, but that's a spoiler, so I'll leave it at that. I could care less what a judge has to say about me, unless it's blatantly like racist, misogynistic, or just flat out ignorant. Like that's the only thing I don't stand for. I don't stand for ignorance, and I think that's a huge thing too. Bitches being
What I don't stand for was like, cause with you I can have the conversation. That's
yeah,
fine. With Zelda, I would never have a conversation with her because she is, mind you, I've met her here because she used to live in Connecticut.
yeah,
Um, she is the kind of, and I'm just gonna say how it is. She's the kind of white person that would throw a rock, hide her hand, and play the victim.
yeah. Like there isn't really a conversation to be had. Like I
Yeah,
think that's another thing. It's like it's like playing ignorance. Like I don't play that, and I'm not gonna say that I don't have anything against Zelda, so I'll just leave it at that. And it had not this had nothing. This conversation specifically had nothing to do with Zelda. Let's keep
yeah.
that simple, because I don't want to have drama with her because there was no. I'm not talking about her. Let's
No,
just leave.
yeah. It's not you. This is me. This is
Yeah,
me talking about what I feel.
I feel exactly. For me,
Mhm.
I don't like it when bitches play play stupid. I don't care for that. I don't. This is so random. This is just tangent. But yeah, that's my main thing with judging. I honestly don't want to treat like any of y'all with disrespect or like ignorance. Like I don't think y'all deserve that at the very least. So
Yeah.
you know,
And I
and
and I can respect that coming
yeah,
from you
yeah,
because um like I said, I agree with 90% of
yeah.
your
I'm pretty
whatever
transparent.
whatever.
I'll tell you, I'm pretty transparent. Like I don't feel like I have like, and that's a big problem of mine. I don't think I need to be a little bit more filtered with what I show, like tell y'all, or like what I give y'all, because sometimes that can hurt people's feelings. Like if I'm too upfront about how I say things, it can be like, oh, she hates me and she's being a bitch and she hates me, even though it's not that. It's that I didn't like this. So there we go. So I just need to be careful with all that. And but I will never lead y'all like I will never intentionally lead you astray, and I will never play stupid to what y'all are
Yeah.
telling me.
I feel like there could be a balance though because like when it comes to friends, like you can just
Yeah,
like be direct, be
yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
But when it comes to judging, you kind of have to remember that
You
half
have
these
to,
people
I
are
have to
not your
remember, like,
friends.
yeah, these are not my friends. Y'all are not, like y'all don't know how I am,
Hmm.
obviously, and and I'll tell that to all. This is just a message to all of y'all contestants. Everything I said, it's just me having a good time and keying with like Gabby, but like I mean no harm by it, because I in the same thing in the same vein, I would like low key. I would read Gabby down if this was a week where we had to judge, you know, like the perform like Gabby's the heroes. If we had to judge the heroes this week, I'd read Gabby down, and we all know it. So doesn't matter if she's hosting the show or not. Sadly, it's not her week, so I can't read her. So she's lucky.
Well, yes, but I mean, you want to read me for week 1 or 2?
Um, we already did week 2. I already read you down. We had that whole section. I had enjoyed my little moment. Week 1, your non-Tage look was good. Yeah, I have nothing negative for that week. What was your other runway look?
The express yourself, the orange feather.
Oh, gorgeous. Mug bricky, but gorgeous, beautiful
I was
gown.
still learning how to get my mug because
Exactly.
that video was shot like a year ago actually.
Yeah, like yeah, that was a long time ago. Like your makeup has improved so much since then. So like I really don't. That's not really a conversation at this point.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
face brick dress 10. Hair
Period.
hair gorgeous. Dress. Dress was exactly Dantasia's dress. There we go. Here's a critique. Didn't care for the little. I don't know what's going on with the jewelry. I think something jewelry. I wanted you to take Dantasia's look and elevate it. You know. Um.
You know what's funny? When I did that, this is a fun fact for everybody.
Yeah.
When the brackets were given to us, I actually filmed that back in December.
Yep.
So like I didn't take my time with these challenges. Like I literally just did them like in 2 days, I think.
Yep.
So when I looked like when in real time when it was happening, I'm like, I've changed so much since then. So
Then
I'm like,
y'all will see the jump. Like it's crazy. As we head into the future weeks, y'all will see the jump, and you'll be like, not that y'all don't already think Gabby's probably like, not that y'all don't think that Gabby's not doing well in the competition, because y'all do, but like y'all will see the evolution of Gabby's drag, like makeup wise and everything. Hopefully, if she doesn't get eliminated. But yeah, that here's the saying is that like there is a drastic jump to what happened from the beginning to now, what we see. So
yes,
yeah,
huge jump.
because the
But
same
yes, this
week 2, I don't think I can necessarily say that for week 3 or 4 for you at least.
period. But yeah, so it's been like an hour that we've been fucking talking shit. But is there like any last words?
Um, I don't know if she has followers on YouTube. She probably doesn't. But if you want to follow me and keep up with my journey, you can follow me on Instagram at u.phoric. So that's you.phoric for you illiterate bitches.
Me.
You know, but aside from that, yeah, I think sickening drag, sickening boots. If you have an issue with anything that I said, take it to me in the DMs because I don't gaff. The response from me will probably be like, yeah, I said what I said. I'm sorry that you felt that way. I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings, but it still is my opinion. And we're just having fun and talking shit. And if you want to make your own video and talk shit about me, go right ahead. I don't care.
No, read me.
I literally do not care what other girls have to say about me. I think my drag is sickening. I think I am sickening. I don't care if I look like a busted troll mess. I still think that I am beautiful, and that is all that matters. And I think that's what y'all should take from this too. Why give a fuck what a random little, what do you call it, cross-dresser has to say about you on the internet? Like, who cares? I think a lot of people care a little too much about what other people think about them and how they judge them, but like I could care less.
Period. And also, if y'all still don't want to like type all that, in the description down below, you will see a link to Euphoric's Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. Aside from that, I think last final closing words for sure, I think is stay cute or keep it mute. Very that.
Period. And I'm never gonna do neither of those things. I'm gonna talk my shit every fucking time.
And she's gonna look ugly while doing it.
Oh well, yes. And you know what? It is what it is. But thank y'all for watching. Y'all already know who it is. It's me, Gabby the Baddie with the what?
That
Fatty. Period. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.